Oh, you know what I just realized, by the way?
Hmm.
There's every time that we make ammunition, there's a 15% chance that we're gonna get extra. Yeah, see, it just went up right there. Oh
Yeah, I
shit! So
see that.
we're gonna get extra, bitches. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I gave you about 100 for your personal usage. So those are your rockets. I gave you 100. Unfortunately, you picked up a couple off the
Okay.
assembly line, but and it just keeps going up. For a 15% chance, it happens a lot, dude. We're getting really lucky.
Yeah.
Do you have the rockets in your inventory? The ones that I gave you, the 100? I don't know
would
where I
have
put
to
those.
Look.
1941.
Just went to 1942.
Woohoo! We started at 1943, but it went down because you picked some up.
Mm.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. $1948. 1949. Woo! Oh god, this is good. This is gonna take a while, especially when it keeps going up. I think the more
Yeah.
that we put in originally, like, I'm sure there's a better word to describe this, but I say submit an order. Like, oh hey, submit an order for it was 1943 originally, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a 15% chance every time that we make one, right? So it's only when that wheel goes all the way around, right?
Mm.
And I mean, if you roll the dice enough times, eventually you'll get it. But it's just like, it's crazy. And it's just free. It's free and no additional resources. That's spectacular, dude. Shit. You know?
Yeah.
Polish off the last of this water. I am thirsty. I'm a thirsty boy. We're gonna start with the low level boss. We're gonna start with. There's a 33. No, it's 30, 50. Right? It's 30, 50, 55, and then I think Xenolord is gonna be 60. But we'll, assuming how the test run goes, we're gonna go through all three of them. We're gonna go through regular Bellinor Libro, Blazamut Ryu. And assuming if the test runs go well, then we'll do Xenolord.
Mm.
Got it?
Yep.
Alright. I said I was gonna polish off the last of this water, I didn't. I took like one really big sip, but I didn't finish it. I gotta finish my water. Because I want to go to the fridge and then go get another one. Oh, did you get that text I sent you this morning about the voice actor for Cell dying?
Yeah, I did see that actually.
That sucks, dude. Cell was actually like my favorite villain, which is saying how
Yeah.
much knowledge I know about Dragon Ball. Or Dragon Ball Z, sorry. I know that they remade it at least a couple of times, and like every time they remake it, it's just like it re-canonizes some stuff or like recontextualizes things. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
isn't that what Dragon Ball Z Kai was? It was a remake of Dragon Ball Z, but it had more shit in it.
basically all they did was they took. You can watch skip Dragon Ball Z and go to Dragon Ball Z Kai because
Okay.
what they did was
That's what I was thinking.
they put back in the content that was supposed to be in the original Dragon Ball Z,
Got it.
With Dragon Ball Z Kai it went a little further.
Didn't they just add more shit from the manga?
Once you get to Majin Buu, there's like the Dragon Ball Z Kai, the final chapters, which is like, you know, when Gohan does that persona of Super Saiyan Man. It's this.
Well, because doesn't he want to hide the fact that he's an alien and he doesn't want to like broadcast it to the world? That's why he puts the mask on and goes, "I'm a superhero with superpowers." Like, bro, you're an alien.
Yeah,
shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I know that. Because I watched the original.
But yeah, you know, you can skip Dragon Ball Z, watch Dragon Ball Z Kai, watch Dragon Ball Z Kai, the final chapters, and then there's
Hey, do me
Dragon
a small favor
Ball.
and keep talking, because I really got to shit.
Okay. And then there's also Dragon Ball Super after that. Yeah.
Isn't Daima supposed to take place in between, like, what is it, like the Buu arc and explain that to me,
I'm not sure. I forget how that works, but technically speaking, it's like, I think it's also supposed to be independent, like its own separate spin-off, just because, you know, it's like it was
the last thing Toriyama wrote before he died.
You're right. And I think what it was they go up against a certain villain, whether that converts all of them into children, but they maintain their same strength and powers when they were adults. It's weird, but it's
Wasn't that
I think it's like
the plot of GT, which I actually really like GT.
Yeah, I don't get what people have an issue with GT. I like GT too. I actually own Dragon Ball GT. It's actually the only part of the Dragon Ball series I own. I never got the rest of it.
Can I express
someday.
my popular opinion?
Sure.
I don't know if the microphone's gonna pick this up, but I'm still wearing the headset while I'm talking on the toilet.
Yeah.
GT has some of the best video games. I'll come out and say it.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what anybody says. GT has some of the best video games. Oh, get out of my ass! I hope the microphone didn't pick that up. Oh. Oh, did I even start the timer? Oh, fuck you, I don't think I started the timer. No, this I need to get more fiber in my diet.
Well, right now we're at 1967.
Oh shit, thank you for keeping me updated
Yeah,
on that, 'cause I can't see it.
And 1968 now.
I'm still gonna keep in all the stuff about talking about Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
So skip Z and go straight to Z Kai.
Pretty much. You can totally skip Z.
Awesome. Which is funny because that's all I've watched. So now I have to do it again. I watched a little bit of the original Dragon Ball, and then I was just like, what gives? How come he's not an adult? How come he's a kid? And I think that's what turned, like, I wanted to see adult Goku. And so, like, that's what turned me off from watching the original Dragon Ball.
Oh, yeah. Which I believe Dragon Ball got 5 seasons, right?
Well, that's not horrible. I can get through that in like a couple weeks. Oh no! Great.
Alright, we're up to 1982.
Alright, we're at 11 minutes for the recording, so 10 minutes might be a little overkill. Dude, that shit coming out of my butt hurt. You and I are not hanging out tomorrow, right?
Probably not, because I'm doing grocery shopping tomorrow, among other things. And
All
I'm
right.
not sure what time my mom's gonna want to leave, so...
Alright. Is the next time we're hanging out Monday?
Unless you want to do, unless you want to hang out Sunday so we can get some of the, yeah.
Yeah, my quota for the next 3 days is $84. So that's gonna suck just a little bit. That eBay purchase really screwed up my budget. So whenever my budget gets screwed up, that means my quota goes up, and if my quota goes up, I'm gonna be... Oh god, I gotta... Hey! Get the fuck off my desk, man. Come on. Come here. No. You wanna hang out? Come here. Sit on my lap and let's talk about killing James Bond. No? Alright. You're not fluffy enough to be Mr. Bigglesworth. That was Dr. Evil's cat. What was Blofeld's cat's name?
I, for the life of me, don't remember.
I remember Dr. Evil. He was like, look what you did to Mr. Bigglesworth. And then, you know what's even fucked up? I don't know if they cloned it or what. Because, like, do you remember Mini-Me also had a mini Mr. Bigglesworth who was also his fur because of the cryogenic stuff, right? Like...
Right.
The reason why Mr. Bigglesworth looks like that is because they froze him. They're like, but like Dr. Evil, we designed it to freeze people. We didn't know that it can't freeze cats. I mean, clearly he's still alive. Like, yeah, he's bald now, but it didn't kill him, you know? So I guess, okay, you did something right.
Yeah.
In the 1960s, no less, you know? Like, shit. Like, how much money you can make selling that technology. But then also, you remember, British intelligence also had that technology, because they froze Austin, like... I was like, on the off chance Dr. Evil comes back, let's freeze Austin. And I'm like, alright.
Yeah.
It's that franchise is just so weird. Dude, can I tell you something? After we moved,
Sure.
I don't know where my Austin Powers DVD is.
Really?
I have the triple pack, it's all 3 movies in... Oh, shit. Oh, my controller desynced. my controller desynced. It's a triple pack. It's all 3 movies in one case. Yeah, I saw it. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Hey, 1990. Do you think we'll get up to 2000? For sure, we'll get up to 2000. 1991.
Oh, definitely.
Actually, given the ones...
Make my controller really vibrate.
It must have landed really close. We're definitely going to hit 2000 because the ones that you already grabbed off the assembly line, 1993. Then again, it's just going to take longer. Not that I'm complaining. Because, like,
Yeah.
Dude, this shit is expensive. Not because the metal's the easy part. That's easy. It's getting the gunpowder. 1994, woohoo! 94, babies, where you at? But yeah, that eBay purchase really screwed up. Oh, by the way, despite being free shipping, they added a tracking number. I'm like, oh, sweet! They didn't have to do that, yeah. They didn't have to give me a tracking number. Coming from... Oh, God. It's coming from California! California's on fire!
Oh, boy.
Oh, man! I mean... I guess every state is at risk of burning down, especially in today's political climate, but California is actually on fire as of this recording. I don't know when this is going to get uploaded, but this is Friday, January 10th right now, as of today, at 11:15 p.m.
Right.
So if you're in California and still alive by the time this goes up, A, thank you for watching. B, I hope you're okay. I got a lot of phlegm in my nose. It's like up my nose. I've never heard of this city, by the way. Reinhardt Park. Rohnert Park, California. Never heard of that city before. I have an aunt that lives in Sexton, California. About, I want to say it's like, I think 40 minutes from LA, I think. Oh, shit.
Oh.
LA has gone. Oh, shit, we're about to get, you know... Yeah, 2000!
There's 2000.
Well, plus the ones that you picked up already in your pocket, you know, I mean, there's no way to tell. 2001,
Yeah.
Space Odyssey. Do you ever do that with numbers, where, like, because it's healthy for your brain to, like, associate like word shit or like years. Like whenever I'm going out to eat and my order comes out to like I don't like let's say 1985, I'm like, oh, that was the year of the original Zelda, you know, like right there, I was like, it was 2001. I'm like 2001: A Space Odyssey, you know.
Yeah.
2002 is Attack of the Clones. It's healthy for your brain.
Mm.
I'm waiting for 2003 because 2003 is that was a good year for music. I mean, it's only a 15% chance, but still.
Yeah, so far we're seeing at 2002 still.
No, I know. Attack of the Clones. $2003. That was Fountains of Wayne. Welcome Interstate Managers. They that was the album with Stacy's mom. I don't have anything for 2004. Oh, 2004, American Idiot. Oh my god, holy shit. I almost said I don't have anything for 2004. I'm like, wait a minute, that was American Idiot. It's not just music. It's like it's other shit too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what movies were in 2004. Right? I think 2002, wasn't that 28 days late? 2005, Chicago White Sox winning the World Series?
I think so.
No, that was the year that the White Sox won the World Series. Go White Sox!
Leveled up.
Yeah, what level are you at? Hold on, you're at 54. Oh, sweet. So you're almost at max. 2006, that was the Wii. 2007, the Bears lost the Super Bowl against Indianapolis, against fucking douchebag Manning. I hate the Manning brothers. I know Peyton retired. Is Eli still playing? Eli Manning?
I think so, but he might be playing for a different team now. I don't know whose team he's playing for anymore.
2008, I don't remember 2000. Oh, 2008 was AC/DC Black Ice. 2009 was my freshman year, and I also want to say, wasn't that one of the years the Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup, or no? Because it sounds...
I don't know.
They went like every year for a couple of years in a row. I think it was 2010. Hold on a second. Chicago Blackhawks Stanley Cup victories or wins. Okay, cool. That's the first thing that pops up on Google. 2012, that was a great movie. Oh, 2010, 2013, and 2015. Okay, my bad. I fucked up. 2013, year I was supposed to graduate, but I graduated early, and also the Blackhawks Stanley Cup. It's healthy for your brain. Jordan, what can you think of that happened in 2013? Not 2014.
Let's see, 2014.
Isn't 2014 when what was it? Infinity War took place?
I forget.
Because there was the joke because it goes like 5 years later, right? In 2019.
Yeah.
And in 2019, if you notice, Thor is playing a PS4 and not a PS5, meaning that even Thor himself couldn't get one because there was a shortage.
Yeah.
There actually was a legit shortage of PS5s, and it's really fucking funny that Thor couldn't get one.
Yeah, you think he can buy it off someone by offering them like $1 million or something?
He's the god of thunder and also god of Asgard, or king of Asgard, and he legit could not get a PS5. He was playing fucking Fortnite in that little shack in New Asgard, if you remember. Did you see the new Avengers, by the way? I shouldn't say the new one. It's a couple years old by this
You
point.
talking about Infinity War?
Endgame actually, because that's like
Oh, wait,
it's
yeah.
like it came out a year later, but it takes place like 5 years later because the movies like they take long to make, but in the world they were like a couple of years apart, or a couple in some instances like the next day. You know, it's just like one movie finishes, the credits are over, and then the next movie starts, and it's like the next day. And they're like, oh man, crazy what we did yesterday, but in the real, because it takes so long to film movies, it was like it's been 3 years, you know.
Yeah, I did see. Now I think about it, I think I did see Endgame, though there was more dialogue than actual action in Endgame.
Well, that was because you know Thanos was dead after Thor cut his fucking head off.
True.
Like, what did you do? I went for the head. And then he got fat. Do you know what's coursing through my veins? Cheese whiz. Dude, that I almost pissed myself in the theater listening to that. Do you know what's funny? And I don't know if this is true or if this is just something that you hear on the internet. Apparently, Robert Downey Jr. You know at the end where he snaps his fingers and he says, "I am Iron Man." Originally, he didn't want to say that.
What do you want to say?
I don't know. He's just like, I don't want to say it. That's like bro, it's like it's a badass one-liner, you know. You had no problem saying it earlier. Like, I am inevitable. Wait, what the fuck? And then he's like, and I am Iron Man. Boom! Like, come on. It's badass, dude. Shit.
It is.
I don't know why he didn't want... Allegedly. I don't know if that's true or not. I just like that's just a story that I heard on the internet. I hope it's not true. Did you see that Robert Downey Jr. is coming back for... he's going to be Doctor Doom?
Really?
And,
Are they doing another Fantastic Four movie?
Well, they're bringing the Fantastic Four to the Marvel Cinematic Universe now. I heard a really interesting fan theory, and I'm kind of hoping that it's not true. I'm hoping it's just like a multiverse thing, right? Like, so, and I didn't see Doctor Strange 2, but I got a lot of spoilers on the internet, so spoilers for Doctor Strange 2.
I already did see it, actually.
Oh, you saw it? Okay, so maybe you could correct me on some stuff that I'm wrong about, which, I mean, that rarely happens, but, you know.
Yeah.
So, there was the character America Chavez, and she's able to, like, just walk across the multiverse like it's nothing, right? So what I'm hoping is... Because the X-Men have been around... Because Magneto was very heavily tied to World War II because he's, you know, from the concentration camps, right? So, and obviously Captain America was there too, right? He was at, you know, all the stuff helping with World War II. So, ow, you asshole. Fucking Beanie just bit my fucking foot for no reason. That means that the mutants would have had to exist the whole time. And you have to ask yourself, in all of the Marvel movies so far, because, you know, Fox buyout, after Disney bought Fox, they got, you know, the X-Men. Great. Not worried about that. Oh, hello. Who's texting me? No. Oh. No, we're post-recording.
Right now it's up to 2032.
I'm playing online, so I don't have enough internet to go live. Ah, dang it. Come on. Internet, thank you, to go live.
Oh, I know why I could have set for 2025 back when it was on 2025. I could have said the release of the third Avatar film coming out this year.
Oh shit! I still haven't seen Way of Water yet. I want to.
Oh, you haven't seen The Way of Water?
No.
Dude, it is good, but it's good, but it is so sad.
Is it like 7 hours long?
No, it's a little longer than the first one. I mean, like I said, it's really good.
I need to go back and
But, I mean,
rewatch
like,
the original. It's been 2009, dude. 2009. That was the first
yeah,
one.
right.
Anyway, back to Doctor Strange 2 for a minute. So people are like, if the mutants were there the whole time, where were they? Here's an easy explanation, okay?
Okay.
They weren't there the entire time. They were never there. However, there was the whole thing where like, oh, Doctor Strange, you being in this universe is dangerous. It could cause an incursion. An incursion is when two universes collide and, either one or both of them end up blowing up. How about, and hear me out, there is an incursion, the two universes do collide, but neither one of them break. They just fuse into one. Now we have X-Men. Right? Now we have the Fantastic Four. Well, the Fantastic Four, they could have just been there, but, like, they're not as popular as the Avengers, because, like, they kind of sort of just stuck to New York, but whatever. But then I was like, oh, the Avengers are in New York, but, like, New York is, like, it's the #1 biggest city in America, It goes New York, LA, then Chicago, right? So, I don't know. I fell asleep. My phone didn't go off. Might start watching too late. No, no. You're good. I would have told you. Yeah, no. Sarah's a little upset that we're not live, but we can't go live because, we're playing online and my internet sucks dick. I'm really hoping to get Starlink soon. The thing that's holding me back is getting that stupid dish.
Yeah, did you ever find out like how much it costs for the no?
Just
I
for the
forgot what you
dish, it's
said.
$600.
Right.
But I don't know
And
how much it is
a
per month. I mean, I could
God.
probably very easily Google that. The first thing that I opened up on Google Images was a picture of a butt. Hi, kitty. Here. Go. So he's all riled up because he's chasing one of his little fake rubber mice that I have all over the house.
Oh, okay.
How much is Starlink internet per month? Here we go. Oh! All right. I'm not. Oh.
How much is it?
It's $40 more than what I'm paying with AT&T. I'm paying $80 a month right now with AT&T. It's $120 for Starlink. Damn it!
Okay,
And that's not even on top of getting the dish.
Right. So you need a total of 100. Basically, 100 and
720 just for the first month.
Yeah.
I'm used to paying $80 a month. I'm used to that. It's just like that's gonna throw my budget way off. An extra $40, dude. That's like a tank of gas, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
All right. I just realized I muted the computer microphone, but I didn't mute the microphone for the headset. So you got a full earful of that.
Yeah, I heard that.
Alright. I am officially out of water. Oh, another thing. The vampires from Blade. Right?
Yeah, well,
Well, how come they're not in the cinematic universe? It would make sense that they've been there the whole time, but just in the shadows. Like, you got to imagine that somebody on the Avengers had to have known about that. Like, Nick Fury knows everything, okay? Like,
yeah.
Tony Stark is hacking Nick Fury, and if Nick Fury knows something, Tony Stark knows about it because he fucking hacked him. But Tony Stark's dead, so, like, I don't know, man. They already said they're bringing back Captain America, like, Chris Evans. I'm like, so wait, are they gonna just, like, de-age it? Like, I don't, how, like, he's an old man. How? I don't know what they're...
Yeah, I don't get that either.
You know what's even better? Is when he went back to the 1940s to go live out his, you know, I guess prime, for lack of a better term, with Peggy Carter, that Steve Rogers versus the Steve Rogers that she knew, motherfucker's like 10 or 12 years older, right?
Right.
And then, so... he was frozen for 70 years, got woken up in, what, 2012, right? And then went back in time... he went back in time somewhere in, like, the early 2020s, whenever Endgame took place. So, like, 70 plus... and it was like... so he's an additional 80 on top of the... however old he was, plus the 10, right? Fuck, this turns my brain into a pretzel. My brain is pretzelified. Like, I could get a job at Wetzel's Pretzels. Dude, you know, I've always wanted to try Wetzel's Pretzels, but all we have here in Chicago is Auntie Annie's, which, don't get me wrong, Auntie Annie's are great. I just want to try a Wetzel's Pretzels.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Not at all. Guys.
It's a pretzel place, kind of like... do you know Auntie Annie's?
Uh-uh.
The pretzels at the mall?
Oh, those, okay.
Yeah. Here in Chicago, we have Auntie Annie's. But, like, everywhere else, they have something called Wetzel's Pretzels, and I've always wanted to try it. Even at that age, Captain America did look pretty good. He was old.
Yeah.
But, like, I think the Super Soldier Serum might have, like, slowed his aging, I guess. Come on.
For lack of a better term, probably it did. I mean, he could never get drunk. It prevented him from getting drunk.
Obviously, he could grow a beard, so his hair continues to grow.
Yeah.
I don't think... like, I've never seen him with long-ass hair, but I've seen him with the beard. But, like... I don't know. I was like, how often do you think he has to get a haircut / shave? I also like how in certain comics, like, Superman shaves with his, bless you. Superman shaves with his, heat vision.
Right, I think you told me that.
He fires, like, a really low-intensity beam of heat vision into his mirror. It bounces off of the mirror and hits his face in such a way where, like, it burns his fucking facial hair off. It's just, like... clearly his father never had the "with great power comes great responsibility" speech with him. Like Spider-Man holds back his punches because he's afraid, like, he's gonna punch somebody so hard it goes through them, right? So, like...
right.
Did you know that in the 90s cartoon, Spider-Man wasn't allowed to punch humans? He could punch, like, supervillains. He's not allowed to punch humans.
Oh, okay.
If you go back and watch the 90s cartoon, you'll notice he never punches anybody. Aside from, like, Venom and a few other people, but... because it's stated in the comics, he's so strong that he could, like, punch somebody's head clean off. And when the cartoon company heard about that, they're like, yeah, no punching. I was like, you're gonna have a superhero that can't punch bad guys. Great.
So what did you do? Just shoot him with webs all the time?
Shoot them with webs, trip them. I don't know. It's been a long ass time since I've seen the '90s cartoon.
Yeah, same here.
Also,
Weird,
the
'cause
'90s.
I don't.
You go ahead.
Yeah, it's weird because I don't remember that. I thought he did punch. I mean, I do remember him punching
Like a random street
Super-
mugger, like he's not gonna punch
Yeah.
them, but like he will punch the shit out of Venom. Because Venom can
Right,
take it.
Venom. Yeah. Green Goblin.
Yeah, he's also hopped up on like a weird soldier serum.
Yeah.
At least that's what I think Oscorp was trying to do. I don't remember.
I think so, yeah.
So if I say the name Operation Paperclip to you, do you know what that was?
I've heard that before. I'm trying to remember.
Operation Paperclip was a secret program with the government where right before Nazi Germany fell, what we did was we went over to Germany, rounded up a bunch of their scientists because they were important. We can't just let them die.
Right.
So we snatched up a bunch of scientists from Nazi Germany. We got half of them. Russia got the other half. And that's what, helped us win the space race was a lot of the Nazi scientists that worked on, like, the German rockets and shit for, like, bombs and for, stuff. We ended up using those rockets for the space program to go to the moon, right? And... Going back to Marvel for a minute, right? Fun fact, actually, the doctor that made the serum for Captain America, that was a German dude, right? But
Shit.
I don't know what year. Obviously, it's right before the end of the war, obviously, but when exactly did the U.S. pick that guy up? Because we didn't get those scientists until after the war was already over, or at least I don't think. It's really muddy, like... The dirt is in the details somewhere, but
Right.
So you gotta imagine, so if the German scientists, presumably from Nazi Germany, made the super soldier serum, right? And my alarm just went off. We can keep going for a minute. And if Oscorp, right, was attempting to make their own, like, were they piggybacking off of the research from a Nazi scientist in, the early 2000s, because in the early 2000s, it had only been like 50 some odd years. In 2025, it's been over 75, almost 80 years since the end of the war. Like, all those dudes are dead. Okay? Fun fact, Hitler was born in the 1800s. There's no fucking way he's still alive. It's just not possible.
Right.
So, like, in the early 2000s, it's entirely possible that it's maybe Nazi scientist was working at Oscorp, trying to reverse engineer the super soldier serum that later gave birth to Green Goblin. But that's the Sony. That's the Sony universe. That's not the Marvel universe. But whatever. Hell of a place.
It's saying something about Platoonia couldn't reach something plantation, so it started working place.
Oh, you can ignore those. Just ignore it.
Oh.
You could ignore that. They get stuck, and if they get stuck for long enough, they're just like, screw it, I'm just gonna start working right here. It's just like I don't need to know that they're getting stuck. I don't care, and I wish I could disable that. I can't for some reason.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know it kept popping up, but I might quiz that.
You just ignore it.
Okay.
You could ignore it, it's fine. I'm gonna kill the recording and start it again.
Okay.